They say the dark web hides the kind of truths that even nightmares refuse to speak of. But what if I told you that the most terrifying secret of all starts inside a white, blank soup room, a place so silent, so clean, and so empty that it makes your own heartbeat sound like thunder? I had heard about this room from a forum deep within the Tor layers, hidden behind paywalls and encrypted invites, where anonymous users traded whispers instead of goods. The post simply read, "Watch the soup room feed, if you dare." I thought it was a joke, another clickbait horror stream that the dark web thrives on. But curiosity has always been my curse. I clicked. The screen went white, pure white, like snow under harsh fluorescent light. In the center of the frame stood a single stainless steel bowl filled with something thick, steaming, and colorless. A kind of translucent soup that rippled like mercury. No people, no sounds, just that bowl. I waited, thinking it was some experimental art live stream, but after a minute, text began to appear at the bottom of the feed. "One more viewer has joined." I froze. The counter ticked from 0 to 1, and then suddenly to 2. Someone else was watching with me. I tried to close the tab, but my mouse wouldn't move. My keyboard locked. Then a distorted male voice whispered through my headphones. "Welcome to the blank soup room. Participant 3. My heart hammered against my chest. I hadn't spoken. I hadn't clicked. Yet the voice knew I was there. The bowl of soup began to vibrate as if something beneath its surface was alive. A shadow flickered across the white walls. Something tall, faceless, wearing hospital white gloves. I tried to look away, but the camera zoomed in on the soup, and that's when I saw it. A reflection. It wasn't of the room. It was of me, sitting in my dark room, staring back from inside the bowl. I yanked the power cord from my laptop, but the screen stayed on, the feed continuing without internet. The voice laughed softly, almost human but wrong. "Now you're part of the meal." The walls behind the bowl started to move, folding inward, like the room was breathing. The light dimmed slightly, and I could hear faint screams echoing through the speakers. Not from the video, but from behind me. I spun around, nothing. When I turned back, a chair had appeared in the blank room on the screen, and strapped to it was a man whose face was blurred but whose eyes looked exactly like mine. He screamed, and the bowl began to overflow with the same liquid, spilling in waves that seemed to come closer through the screen. The chat on the side of the feed was now full of viewers typing frantically, "It's your turn. Don't resist. The soup needs one more." I slammed my laptop shut, but the sound continued, dripping, slurping, breathing. When I finally opened the laptop again, the desktop wallpaper had changed to that same white room, and written across it were the words, "We can see you." I deleted everything, formatted my drive, changed my IP, but every time I connect to the internet, a new tab opens by itself. It shows the same white bowl, steaming, waiting. Some say the blank soup room is a metaphor, an artistic project meant to expose fear. But I know what I saw. I've read posts from others who watched it too. None of them are online anymore. Their accounts vanished, their last messages saying they felt a hand touch their shoulder while watching. And now, sometimes late at night, when my screen flickers white for a second, I can smell that faint metallic steam again, like something cooking behind the screen. If you ever find a link labeled blank soup room on the dark web, don't click it, no matter how tempting it looks. Because once you do, you're not watching the video is watching you. And if you don't believe me, maybe check your webcam light right now. If it's on, you've already been chosen. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more stories that shouldn't exist, and remember, some rooms should stay blank forever.